Okay. Okay, this appears to be Badlands. I'm doing a demo review of Dashner, who I believe plays Roamer, I guess. Okay. Well, the rollout's not all that smooth. The bomb happened before he knew where anything was. Alright, that seemed like an okay mid. Pretty much, I guess it was a premeditated play where he was jumping choke hoping that a demo would be behind it, but I feel like a call could have prevented that. But, I mean, it's not an awful place to end up regardless, because people will look at you. So I'd say that's an okay mid. Holding the flank, you got a pick. At this point you could try working for another one, and that you would be able to push mid. I don't know what he's doing here. He's not really peeking, and he's not really looking where he should be, so he could easily get flanked from the side. Yeah, he's like the last one in there because he's just sort of like standing there. And that's just kind of bad luck, I guess. Getting hit by a mid-air sticky like that. But yeah, at that point, when he was holding the flank, they got the pick. He could have looked up a little bit more, perhaps tried to work another pick in there, or started to make his move if his team was making the call to move, because he wasn't really looking at anything there. You hear the pop, you heard it. You're not really putting spam on anything, you're just trying to chase the soldier out. Where you should be like spamming as many people as possible when you hear the Uber going in. As soon as you hear an Uber going in from your own team, as many of your team should be trying to get as much damage on them as possible before they counter Uber on you. Where the counter Uber is. Everyone else should be getting back. Nobody else should be dying. Get healed up if you want to go back in. You should probably wait for the Uber again. I know it's a bit back and forth at this point, but I mean, there's really no advantage in pushing in right after they just finished Ubering if they didn't have any picks. Okay, there's a soldier down. They're pushing the flank. Clean up what's behind you.
Our control point is being captured.
Don't try now, cap him. If you're the roamer, why is the pocket going back? The roamer should have stayed with the medic there because he has the shotgun and can protect the medic. And the roamer would be able to do the jumps to get back quicker. And should be doing it with the scout. That was a nice rocket on that scout. Danny's the best at everything. Fuck that guy. Okay. Good damage on that. I feel like I heard an Uber. Yeah. See, now the team's all separated. This is silly. And you just miss quite a few easy shots on that scout. I mean, there's nothing to say there. I mean, that Uber was messy at best. And I can't see why that medic popped there, so I can't really explain why he did.
Control point is being captured.
This seems so bizarre. He's hitting like all the hard rockets, but the easy ones aren't connecting.
Has been added.
Don't use all your rockets there.
Our control point is being captured.
If you're planning on bombing, everyone should go in. They've Ubered. Yeah, see, in that case, I can understand why you bombed in, like, at least try and slow down the point, but everybody should have at least, I don't know, committed to it more. Why jump after the health is bad? This is seeming a little disorganized. I'd like to see Dashner playing the scouts a little bit more instead of jumping when his health is like 50. There's like no structure to this team either. Like, people are dying, people are getting picks, and it's just happening non-stop. There's not like the stop and go. It's just things are happening, and there doesn't seem to be a particular reason why. Slow it down here. Wait for the Uber. Work a pick. Why is the roamer holding up top when the pocket can be doing that with the heals? Where is the pocket and roamer? Huh. Okay, well, I mean... Okay, looking at the stream chat, it appears people are discussing... What the hell? Are discussing Banny moving to roamer, which is not going to happen on our team. Why would we do that? There's no logical explanation of having Banny on roamer. Alright, let's see. What is my... Let's try and fast forward through some of this crap. To see tag on demo? Yeah, like when scouts are on the ground, he seems to have a lot of trouble hitting them. When they're in the air, he seems to hit them better. It's kind of weird. Here they're in. He's gonna die. Yep. Where's the combo? I feel like there's a communication error there if they climbed up to the top of Spire, jumped onto the balcony when they weren't even forward holding. I feel like Dashner should have gone up top, looked and seen that there's no one there, and they should have just walked through the door. It's a good jump. Stay up here. You have no reason to drop. Don't drop. You have high ground. A common mistake I see on Badlands Last is people drop to the floor, especially as a soldier, when you really have no reason to do that. I mean, the only reason you might want to do that is if you were to get on point, but if you're chasing a kill down there, why do it? This seems weird jumping-wise. A successful mid, but I guess what I'm saying is I'd do that a little bit differently. Going for the miracle rockets. Good demo pick, your team should be in. It's fine that you died to that scout, you didn't have enough rockets left. Weird by the opposing team to have the demo being the only one forward holding for some reason. I didn't understand that, but I'm not reviewing the other team. Okay. What on earth is this rollout? Okay, that would never have worked had that team... Ugh.
Time has been added.
Okay, that rollout, he got into mid with like subpar health, subpar positioning, and he did a jump that should potentially be really easy to pick out of the air. Just because of the fact that it wasn't doesn't mean it is what you should do in mid. I mean, if the team he was playing was a little more focused and talented, they would have picked him out of the air with utter ease, because that jump was very straight. The rollout wasn't great, his health wasn't great, and his positioning wasn't great. It just happened to work out that way, and I would not recommend doing that rollout again. And I don't know why he's going back for that health pack, because that just doesn't seem like a good idea. The jumps aren't very fluid, the team didn't decide what they were going to do. Rollout wise, that was the best mid he's had. got worked into a corner a bit with enough health to jump out of the corner, but I mean it was fine because they had a lot of people looking at him and the team cleaned him up, cleaned up the rest of the mid pretty easily. So overall, pretty good mid.
Time has been added.
That rollout was Technosex's advice. I don't know who Technosex is. I don't know if I'd ever recommend a rollout that left you with 160 health in mid. I mean, I like going back train a lot, but I feel like there's got to be a better and quicker way of doing it. I'm not trying to shit talk Technosex. I just don't know who he is. I don't know if he's some jumping pro that like advised that this is the best way to get to mid. I'm not sure. I have never seen that rollout and invite though. I mean, it might be the next big thing, but all I saw was 160 health and bad positioning. Not bad positioning, but slow positioning. Yeah, it might have been that's not the way the rollout was supposed to be exactly, so maybe if the rollout's done perfectly, it's like a thing of beauty. Like, again, I haven't seen the way the rollout should be, so I can't really say, okay, well, you just messed up this jump. That rollout is normally good. I just don't know it. That's all I'm really saying. There's a bit too much indecisiveness there. But I mean, you won the mid and you got a lot of eyes not looking at you, so I'm okay with it. It's like a decent mid. Like, what is this? Why is there a scout in? What is that scout doing in yard already? Where's the rest of the team? Okay, so it's a good move, but your team's not playing the heals. Like here, I understand the need. Some teams always are like, you're not getting on the point quick enough. You're not capping the point in 2 yard quick enough. But there, you had their med down. Everyone should be playing as much heals as they can, so that the fight is won, and then you can cap the point. Why did you call for medic in house? Equalize for the health. There you go. But don't go that way. He's gonna have resupply. Still going into them. Interesting. Nobody's capping, because you can't cap. Everyone should be getting the fuck out right now. There you go. I feel like as a team, there's a lot different decision making that needs to go on. I mean, the lingering, the getting on point when you have heals and still the fight hasn't been won kind of thing. There's just too many
The control point is being contested.
bad decisions at times. I mean, it's working out, but the harder your teams are gonna get, the better the teams you play, the less this is going to work out in your favor. There's a lot of good to it. There's a lot of good decision making. There's a lot of like individual good decision making. But as a team, I feel like the scouts are playing away from everybody else and going in whenever they feel like it. And I feel like why jump into the house? You saw the med. There appears to be a lot of discussion about techno sex. I feel like I've angered the stream community. I apologize for not knowing who he was. I will learn who he is. Actually, I think I might know. I think he might have lived with Flame, actually. The pockets behind them? Alright. The pockets backcapping? What on... Yeah, this isn't good decision making as a team. Where is the rest of the team? There's no need to go in there. Oh. Good force, but I feel like the other team didn't really need to force there. Well, actually, I can't see the medic's health. I shouldn't say they didn't need to when I can't see it.
Control point is being captured.
Why do I play on minimum graphics settings? I don't know, it's what I'm used to. I like the way it looks. It looks simple and fine to me. I'm a simple guy. I don't need much more complicatedness. Okay. I feel like the team as a whole is too scattered right now. There's no individual mistake there. If I was the other team, however, and I saw the combo was pushing Valley, I'd rush the fuck out of that Demo Man and just happen to get a kill right there. Or no, sorry, not that Demo Man, I meant this team's Demo Man. Rush the hell out of him if he was alone at choke. Now I don't even know what happened to that freaking push. Apparently he got a Ubersaw kill.
The control point is being captured.
Okay, and the medic didn't follow. I don't understand what happened there. Did the medic just fall off the bridge? Was...
Alert. Our control point is being captured.
So there, that's just something that comes with experience, but I try to, like, as soon as I saw that scatter shot, I'd begin juking a bit, make the shot at least hard for the scout, and make him have to commit to trying to kill you there. Because, I don't know, I feel like you walked in a straight line and just died. Easier said than done kind of thing, but... I like this decision. I'm okay with the fact that he didn't get a kill off that, because look at where they're going to be now. I don't like the fact that this soldier didn't jump the choke as well, but that drew back a demo and a soldier, and the med was in good position for the pocket to do some serious damage there. So that is a good decision, and if you manage to make it into that choke area, and the demo happens to be there, and you happen to do that much damage to him, it just, like, it worked out perfectly. Despite not getting a kill, that's what you're supposed to do as roamer. You're basically hurting them and doing some damage. Basically getting them into a position where your team can win that mid. Says, I'd say he's bombing way too directly, not hitting them from the side or while distracted as often as he could. That's sound advice, that's true. In a perfect mid, he'd hit the 2 rockets on the demo, then, like, equalize the fuck away and make them have to look for him a little bit longer. But I mean, that was a good mid. That did put him exactly where they should be, kind of thing. So overall, it seemed like a good what should I say about this? Work on the jumps a bit, because the rollouts didn't seem all that smooth, and there's a lot of times where you flick downwards, didn't shoot a rocket, or like clip something that you shouldn't have. And as a roamer, those added seconds add up to poor positioning in mids, especially that one rollout you did where you went there choke. There was definitely a couple of missed rockets there, but I don't know how that jump is supposed to happen. I'd like to see you work more with perhaps the team, perhaps with another scout. But overall, it was solid, and it was like right on par with the level of play that was happening there. That, I mean, you were doing the things you were supposed to do, but those are the areas you want to improve on if you want to make it to the next level, kind of thing. Smoother rollouts, working more with the team. Don't directly bomb them at points where it's just not, there's no point in doing it. There's certain bombs there that I would find ill-advised because they had Ubered, and okay, I will do Big Fuck's demo. Alright, he says it's a scrim. I'm not too thrilled about that, but yeah, those are the areas that I'd work on. The team needs to stop bleeding players out, and the team as a whole needs better teamwork, but like individually, those would be the things that you'd work on. Alright, let's download Big